If you're considering buying an RV, you're definitely going to want to listen to this video. So I'm sure anybody who's gone out to try to buy an RV has tried to ask themselves preliminary questions and really tried to come up with a good justification for getting an RV, how they're going to use it, how often they're going to use it, things that they might use it for. We were the same way. When we were shopping for our first travel trailer, we really did ask a lot of those questions to ourselves. What we never really did was make it a fair argument. We didn't really want to hear the negativity of purchasing an RV or how often we'd use it, because we knew that we would only answer those questions positively. We would only come up with the best possible answers to how often we're going to use it, when we're going to use it, why we're going to use it. So what I want to do here is give you the opportunity to come up with that checklist yourself, but do it in a more concise and I guess developed way. First of all, what I want you to understand is the reason I'm doing the video in this format, where it's a driving video and it's not me walking around RVs or showing them off, is because I want you to listen to this video and not really get distracted by other things. One of the reasons why I do this type of video, or what I call my rant video, is because a lot of my viewers like the fact that they can kind of set the phone down, wear their earplugs, and just listen to the topic versus having to concentrate on what they're seeing as well. So, to get started, the first thing I want you to do is come up with 3 really good reasons why you want an RV. So you may say it's because I want to spend more time with my family. You may say it's because I want to see and travel around the country. Or you may say it's because I want a reason to go on vacation every weekend. Something like that. We'll come up with 3 of them and put them on a list. Now, of those 3, remove one of them. So what I want you to essentially do is say, well, I want to travel around the country. Well, if I really don't know if I can actually travel around the country, let me remove that one. Or I want to use it every weekend to go out with the family. Well, if you don't think you can do that, remove that one. But just find one of the 3 that I guess on a scale of 1 to 3 would be the least likely to occur often. All right, so now you've narrowed those 3 choices down to 2 choices. Next, I want you to come up with 10 things that you would do with your RV. All right, so what you need to do is create a list, 1 through 10. 1 might be go camping. 2 might be use it for hunting. 3 might be, take it out to Washington. 4 might be take it out to Seattle. 5 might be go to a local lake, whatever. Just come up with 10 things that you're going to use the RV for. And then what I want you to do is take 2 of those and just remove them. Just get rid of them completely. And then take 2 more of them and make those optional. So basically what I want you to do is prioritize your list. Remove the one that you're not going to use the most. Now, I want you to make another list of 10 things that you think you absolutely need in an RV. And what I want you to consider with this is the different specifications you've seen, the different floor plans you've seen, the different styles, Class A, Class B. I need one with a motor, I need one with a generator, I need one with automatic leveling systems, I need one with a living room or a bunkhouse. Just come up with 10 things that you feel are must-haves in an RV. Now, I want you to remove 2 of those, and I want you to make 2 of them optional. So basically you're taking a list of 10 and you are deprioritizing 4 of them. So what I want you to look at now is what you have in your list. Your list is why you think you need an RV, what you believe you'll use that RV for, and the features and specs that you're looking for in that specific RV. And you've narrowed it down by removing 9 of the 23 items that you've put on your list. Now the next list is probably the most important. I want you to come up with 5 times that you feel you're able to either get off of work, take vacation, or be away from your business long enough to go on vacation. Just 5 times. If you're retired, come up with 5 times that you feel you'd be able to go out with your RV. Now the point of this list is to understand what your schedule's flexibility really allows for. That is probably going to be key amongst using your RV and understanding if this is a lifestyle that's good for you. A lot of folks believe that if they get an RV, they're going to go out every weekend. They're going to go out once a month or twice a month, and they're really going to use it a lot. What most people don't realize is once they get into RVing, they may only use it once every 3 months, and conflicts come up in their schedule that make it difficult to use it as much as they'd like. Whether it be, you do something at work and you're irreplaceable, so if you're gone, no one can backfill you or no one can cover for you. Or you want to take more vacation time, but it's impractical to take more vacation time. Or perhaps you own a business and you know that being away from your business isn't smart, or it's just not something you feel comfortable doing, and you have a problem disconnecting from your daily life. What you do need to understand with RVing is, regardless of the floor plan you get, regardless of all the reasons why you want to use an RV and all the things you're looking to do, you have to find out if it's actually feasible for you to get one based on the fact that you may not ever use it or that you'll use it a lot. So you want to come up with a list of at least 5 times throughout the year that you know for a fact you will be able to be off of work, be away from your business, be out of your home, and you're comfortable being gone. That also includes, do you have any pets? And are you going to take the pets with you? Are they big animals that you probably have to leave at home? Who's going to babysit them for you? Who's going to come and feed them for you? The things that you think about right before you take off on a trip or while you're planning a trip are things that sometimes can prevent you from even going on a trip. So my goal with this video is to help you understand that when you're looking at making a purchasing decision and getting into an RV, you really need to look at everything. Look at the entire picture. Come up with a floor plan that you absolutely love, but be flexible. Be flexible with things that you think you need. Be flexible with things that you know you want. Mainly because that flexibility can really help you save a lot of money. And if you ultimately get into an RV and you realize that your schedule may not allow for you to use it as much as you'd like, or you just find that it's sitting longer than you want it to be sitting, that's really where understanding what your budget, the things you can live without, the things that you don't need, and the trips that you may have dreamed of going on, but ultimately you find that you may not be able to go on, that's really where you find out how many of those things are actually impacting your use of the RV that you purchased. So being able to be a little flexible in some of the features you're looking for, as well as some of the places you want to go, as well as some of the things you plan on doing with your RV, can really help you in the long run when understanding what it costs to own an RV, especially if you are using it more than you think or you aren't using it as much as you think. A lot of folks plan on going full-time in their RV, and that's a whole different story, because if you plan on full-timing it in your RV, well, the specifications you're looking for may be mandatory, because those specifications will help you live a more comfortable full-time life in your RV, which really does matter. If you spend every waking moment at home and your home happens to be an RV, you want that RV to feel as comfortable as possible, and you don't want to sit there thinking, man, I have a lot of regrets in this purchasing decision. Full-timing it is definitely different than using it as a recreational vehicle, from a construction perspective, from a budget perspective, as well as a use perspective. So understand how you plan on using it first. Understand where you plan on using it. Most importantly, understand how often you plan on being in it realistically. Have a true number in your mind that takes into account vacation time, that takes into account time off, that takes into account being away from things that are important, and understand those numbers before you decide to actually buy an RV, because some of those can help drive the decision of the specific type of RV you're looking for, and some of those can even help you avoid buying an RV if it's just not the right thing for you. Anyways, guys, I hope this video has been informative. If it has, I'd really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to register for the Ranch Hand contest. You may be the person that's drawn to win the Ranch Hand Legend brush guard for your truck. So be sure to register. I've put the link in the description of this video. We'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day.